Today, we gather with hearts full of gratitude to celebrate two pillars of faith, love, and legacy.
Hi everyone, today is a wonderful day and I'm so excited to celebrate Grandma and Grandpa's birthday. Everyone inside are also enjoying themselves. We're having a nice and wonderful time. We thank God for this day and we pray that they live long to see more years in good health and prosperity.
My name is Omotola Joe.
Hello, my name is Abayomi and Abayomi Joshua, and I'm the sixth grandchild.
I am the first grandchild of the Sofunke family, and there are about 12 grandchildren and one great-grandchild.
What I love about my grandparents is how deeply they value family, and also how intentional they are about life, and also the kindness and their generosity.
I love Grandpa's simplicity. Grandpa is calm. It is one thing I actually appreciate about Grandpa. Grandpa is that person that he communicates discipline without raising the hand on a child.
I remember that beautiful evening. He just called me and said, Omo, he calls me Omo debates. And he says to me, don't give up on your siblings. And he said to me, I want to a situation where we will lead them to a point where they can be independent, they can stand on their own. And thank God, each time he sees them, there's this beautiful smile on his face that it's a job well done.
I met family through late sister Omotola, who happens to be the daughter to our Grandma Sofunke. That was back then in 1989-90. Money Bilo is staunch Christian, which reflects in the life of the daughter that I know. Then back in 1989-90, that was in Unilag. When I was working there, the daughter happens to be in the same office, in the office where I work. And her life was so different from mother. I mean, she stood out.
My mother-in-law, she is so industrious. So industrious. She is the Proverb 31 definition of a woman. You know, she taught her children the way of the Lord. You know, every time I see my wife, I'm just grateful to God for my parent-in-law. The reason being that my wife is the last child. There is always this saying that the last child is usually a very spoiled child. But my wife is highly industrious, just like her mom. She can multitask and do too many things at the same time. And then I'm wondering, the mother that must have raised these ones must be a very special woman. And I tell you this, they are very special.
They always check on us with their children. They usually call on us to know our well-being and all that. So for me, that makes them to be, in fact, stand out. And it is a lesson for me also.
Mom she's very hardworking, and she taught us how to be hardworking, how to do many things together. There are so many things mom do or did when she was growing up, and we've learned to also not to just do one thing, to do a lot of things, to be hardworking. So that's one thing we learned from mom. And one important thing about dad is very, very organized. Very, very organized person. I remember when we were growing up, he taught us how to get prepared, especially when you're going to work, when you have an interview or when you have an exam. Dad will tell you that when you're going for an exam, don't go with one pen alone. That at least you must go with 3 pens, and you prepare maybe 2 or 3 days before the exam. All the stuff that you will need. You gather everything together, your pen, math sets, everything, paperwork, everything, you gather it together. So he's a very organized person, and we learned to be organized from him.
I got to know Grandpa and Grandma through Pastor Gbemi.
Pastor Bumi and I were colleagues in last days, and he was the president of my department, and I happened to be the secretary general of the department then too. But when he was proposing to Auntie Wumi, who happens to be the last child of the family now. Yeah, I think I was there then, and it was afterwards we got to know the parents. I mean, the dad and mom, Sofunke, and I can tell you it's been a very great one knowing them.
If you are born in May, I'm so we pray, ọmọ mi, ẹ jáde, jájọ ṣeré. Hey, ọmọ mi, let's celebrate, jájọ. Come on.